Hey guys, welcome to Cinder Bounce. Yes, it is me calling in. This is a video from the United States. I'm in my uncle's basement here. It is dead set like 2:30 in the morning. I had to get this out before the start of the AFLW Fantasy season. It is absolutely important. This is such an amazing game, amazing opportunity for all of us to really embrace the women's game and really support these wonderful ladies who are finally getting to live their dream. This is my final iteration of the team before the season starts proper. Obviously, I haven't been able to watch a lot of these games considering that I've been overseas. I've in fact haven't been able to watch much footy in general. That's how busy it has been, but I will be back. I will be back in the country Tuesday, the 5th of September, at which point things should resume back to its normal, I suppose, program. But enough of that. Let's get straight into what my final team is looking like. Here it is, Cinnabounce Joe, starting off with Geordie Allen, who appears to be absolute must-have in a lot of people's backlines. You got Smith here, who has been touted out to be one of the surprise packets coming out of this year, and someone who's likely to challenge the top six defenders, considering that she's going to be playing a lot more on the ball as opposed to just in the back line. Watson is also someone who has made a move across to St Kilda, someone who could be getting some more time on the ball as well. Puller is someone who, from the preseason game, of course, I haven't watched this. This is something that I have read and listened to, that she was playing as well higher up the ground, not just in defense. So anything that we can do, that we can get players on the ball or getting themselves in a position where they can get their hands on it, more tackles, more kicks, is definitely better. And we've got Cordner, who is at 304k, an absolute steal, and Poppy Bolts at 306k on the bench. That's one that I might have to look and see last minute to see if she is named, but she appears to be someone who is going to play and appears to be playing off halfback. So we'll have to keep an eye on that one. We come to the midfield. I've gone absolutely ham, gone absolutely bananas, balls to the wall in the midfield. I have spared no expense. I've put every single person who is good because, from my experience having played AFLW Fantasy last season with when it was made by Moreira's Magic, massive shout out to him and all the work that they've done for that platform. I found that really all the points were coming out of the midfielders. So if we can get as many points as possible out of my midfielders, then we're doing something right. So I thought, heck, let us just go ham. Let's just get all the big scorers in the midfield, and let's not waste, let's not take any chances. We've got Smith on the bench, who is really looking slick for the St Kilda Saints. I've even seen some teams out there that have got her on the field. And look, I'm not completely against that, to be honest, if it enables you to do something else crazy elsewhere. But I'm not doing that. And then we get to this is a change, and it's something that I had considered, being able to free up a lot of money in the ruck line by not having any of the big price players. So I've got Fleur Davies and Schultz both there in the ruck line. Um, the rucks haven't been too hot shot in terms of the scoring that they're going to get, and really just comes down to every year we see that there's always, even in Supercoach, there's tends to be a value ruckman that is just too good to pass up. And I think these are the two players who are just too good to pass up. They're both going to be getting a lot of ruck minutes. They're both going to be primary rucks for their teams, and they're both, and Fleur Davies is a bit of a Shane Mumford, so we're going to get someone like a Shane Mumford there, which is pretty good, and she's certainly going to be giving us a lot of tackles as well. And as we know, tackles are really important in order to supplement your scoring. Schultz is someone who's going to be pretty good around the ground, actually. So look, that's all in all, it's a pretty decent combination, and we save up a lot of money to be able to pay up for all of these players. We've got Randell, Paxman, and so these two were already in my team from previously, players who are not going to be playing as forwards, going to be playing around the ground. And Gardner is a new acquisition, as a new person into this team, as is Hyde, as is Postle Postlethwaite? Postlethwaite. Sorry. Uh, that is also another acquisition to the team. So the forward line has changed a little bit since the last time. These are players who have shown that they're going to be playing higher up the ground. Players are going to be involved when it comes to the situation that we see with Hyde. She's actually going to be playing more in defense as opposed to playing in the midfield. So she's also going to be taking some kick-ins from what I've read as well. So having someone like that in your forward line is actually really good for that price point. She's certainly priced a lot lower than what I think she's going to be able to dish out, and that is upside that we want to get. And then we've got some 300k players on the bench and as utility in the midfield. So that is the list and what it looks like. Please let me know what you guys think. It is a little bit different to what I'd shown in previously in the first instance, but look, circumstances have, I suppose, made me reconsider things and do a bit of research from other sources. And I have come up with this one thinking that, look, there aren't too many rookie price players on the field. I only got Cordner, Davies, and Postlethwaite. So these are the only three rookie priced players on there, and I think have all got decent jobs, decent roles, who are going to give me decent points. And so no one I think is bad on this team, and that's probably half of the battle when it comes to a starting team. Trying to ensure that no one is bad. You just need to have enough. You need all your players to do decently well, so they can make you money right off the bat. Because with AFLW Fantasy, as well as fantasy in general, for those of you who are unaware, the prices change from round one. So that's what we got. Please, guys, I know this is a very maybe unprofessional video compared to the normal, compared to the other ones. It's very different. I get it. I completely understand. I'm here holding this tablet in my hand, which is why I'm wobbling all over the place, talking in a basement in the States. You know what I mean? At like 3:30 in the morning. I don't know what time it is now. I can't see. The iPad's still stuck to Melbourne time. So look, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, I'm looking forward to the AFLW Fantasy season as much as we are. We're looking forward to having you join us on this journey. See you, everyone, in the next one.